Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and just giving you a little update. My husband's ashes have been returned to me, and we are having his military funeral at the VA cemetery. And I had to go, I had to do a lot of meeting and stuff like that, and get everything settled. So we are going to put his ashes there. This is the 22nd. It's Thursday of next week. Other than that, I'm doing pretty well. I did a little retail therapy, and that got me along the way. This hat, like I said, this was from but Be Okay, and I really love it. I like it. I probably won't wear it to the funeral, but I've been wearing it everywhere else. So what I got these glasses, and it's Vipon. So if you go on my website, you can get on YouTube, you can get Vipon, and you can get the glasses. They said they were 4, but I only got 3, so I got this one. These are for reading. This one and this one, and I think they were $3.99 altogether. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I haven't been on. I've been off and on for a while. I've had some fire in the house about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now. So I'm back in the house. And then my husband passed away. So it's been kind of, whatever. But I'm still doing what I got to do. So I know how, Moms, how are you? Who it is. I haven't seen you in a while either. I'm doing my thing. All right. So I got this, and this is myrtle. And this is oil. I'm going to open them. Oh, how's your husband and how's your son? I haven't seen you in a while either, Mob. So I'm going to start doing my crafts again. So I'll show you what I got for that. Hi, Panda. Star Panda. I talked to Be Okay, and I was telling her that you wanted a hat. So your son just got home from the hospital. What was wrong with him? So this is the myrtle. Oh my God. Yeah, everybody's had it except for me. So this is the myrtle. Okay, so I got that. I'm throwing those over there because I'm going to put those in the garbage when I finish. I got cedarwood. Yeah, my stepdaughter called me today, and she's full of mucus and stuff like that. I don't know what she has, but it's always something. And then this one was neroli. I'm getting some different oils because I'm going to do something. I'm going to attempt to do some things. Let me put it like that. But I'm doing all right. Just doing what I can. I'm getting all of this paperwork done and everything. Man, I did so much paperwork. Hi, Ola Joe, how are you? To be honest with you, it took me 2.5 hours. I timed it to get the insurance changed over, and everything because, I have to take his name off things and everything like that. And then I was in the bank twice for about an hour and a half each time. So, and then I have, like, I had his job that he retired from. I had to tell them, and it's still coming down. They're still doing things. Yeah, I love my hat. I think she's going to send me another one, and I can't wait for that one. Oh, Joe Mom's on here. So this is yeah, it squeaks. I was hoping the hat that she had on, I think it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was hoping that one squeaked, but it didn't. So this one is neroli. Now, I've never smelled neroli before, so I'm going to smell this one. The other ones were mostly for cleaning and stuff. So, yeah, so if she comes on, I'll introduce you to. If not, I'll send you her site. Yeah. But he, you know what, Mobs? He was sick for 7 years, and he struggled, and he did it until the end. So, while I miss him and everything like that, I'm just glad he's not suffering, Anyway, this is fabric fusion. Okay, and I'm going to be doing some things with fabric. And I got two cookbooks I got to show you. Okay. This is the Easy Filipino cookbook. It's got 100 classic made simple. And 2 of my uncles were Filipino. They were married to my aunts. And so I was raised with their kids and stuff like that. So there are some foods that I know how to cook, like sotahang and stuff like that. But there are other foods that I don't know how to cook. And unfortunately, my aunts are dead. So, and my mother, my aunts, everybody, the older ones are dead. So I just saw this cookbook, and it was, I think, $8. And I got this. So there's crackling pork. There's crispy pork belly with sweet vinegar dipping sauce. Okay. And then there's sweet and spicy shrimp with garlic. There's tuna kilawin. I guess that's how I would say it. And I like all kinds of different foods. Tell you, there's tamarind chicken sour soup. I've had that. There's coconut and ginger chicken soup. I haven't had that. And then there's fresh lupia. Sauteed snow peas with pork and shrimp. So there's all kinds of things in there. There's mung beans with pork and shrimp. So I'm going to start to, to be cooking again and stuff like that. I I have to do that. I mean, so that's that. And then I got the Lost Recipes, Betty Crocker's Lost Recipes, beloved vintage recipes for today's kitchen. That's what it says. So there's pot roast. There's beef stroganoff, which I like. I've made it. I haven't made it in years, but I'm going to make it. And then there's creamy ground beef noodle casserole. I like the casseroles now. I really do. There's Swedish meatballs. There's Caribbean chicken kebab. There's just so much in this book. So I'm going to bring down I'm going to go into the yard and start bringing my other book in. All right. Now, this right here are the gloves. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got gloves my grandchildren, they're not children. My granddaughters are all grown women. But I like to buy things for them. And so when I saw these gloves, I have to wash them. I figured I would get them some gloves. They're going away today, so tonight. They're going to see their brothers. Well, their one brother. So there's green, there's maroon, I guess. There's beige, and then there is black, and then there is gray. So I got those. So a couple will be for me and a couple will be for the girls. And we'll just, I had a pair of leather gloves somewhere. I don't know what I did with them, but my other gloves are there too. So I'll be all right. This right here, I got. And this is a 20 pack of microfiber cleaning cloth. I cut down, I only use my paper towel down here. And I made, okay, so Ola Joe, you're going to love this. So I bought some hand towels. And I decided I was going to, that's when I crochet that little ring. Does it off the furthest I've gone with crocheting. And then I sew it into the hand towel and I hang them by my toilet. Between my toilet and my sink so that they can dry their hands. And I change them every 2 days. So that just stays on the paper towel. And I only use my paper towel in the kitchen. So I'm going to open this because I'm going to wash these. One good thing about these, I got my ring. So all I have to do now is know how to put it together besides just sewing it in a little round type of a situation. But I'm trying. Because I'm going to learn how to crochet this year. I have no excuse. They have this thing wrapped up. They don't want you to get in it. Okay. And I will be on there. I'll be on more after this week is over. Well, next week is over. Because we still have to go through that military funeral. And, that's going to take a lot out of everybody. So these are, I bought a box. Yeah, thank you. I'm okay, Ola Joe. I am. Okay. I might not be okay once I go to the military funeral. We had a memorial service for him at the church. But he has to get the 21 gun salute and all of that. So these are the costs. And they're nice. So I'm going to wash these as well. I wash a load of clothes at night. And when I get up to go to the little girl's room, I put them in the dryer. So in the morning, they're dry. And put my clothes up. The only time I don't wash is on Sunday. So these are the towels. And these are I put them under the sink in this bathroom down here and then the one upstairs. Okay. And so they can wipe when they finish brushing their teeth and everything like that, they just wipe the sink out and then put these in the dirty clothes hamper. So I like these a lot better. Okay. This is organic lavender flower. All right. And this is for my tea. I'm making lavender syrup, but I also like lavender tea And I like iced tea, and I also like lavender hot tea. So that's good for me. I'm going to put this over here. My knees are killing me. Do it up there. Okay, so I went on Vipon because I was looking for some pajamas. I have pajamas, but I'm tired of them. So, and some of them are a little bit too big for me now. So I got these. And these have pockets in them. So when I'm walking around the house, like, I can keep my phone in there. So I got a gray. And they're 3 for, I want to say $6. So if you want to, you can go on Vipon. I'll send it. My site should be in the description box in my YouTube page. If not, just email me and I will give you my site. I'm also going to actually have a site for Amazon as well. I have a site. I don't think I have it up. So I got pink. And then I got black. So I have 3 pair that I'm going to drop in the washing machine. And then I'll have my pajamas. Try to get, you can only see part of me. I wonder why. Oh, is that better? Something fell over the screen. Right, last but not least, I got this crystal low sodium salt. I got 2 bags of that. Also, I got this off Vipon. Hey, here she is. Star Panda, she's right there. Work Media. Star Panda wants a hat like this or something close to this. Okay, so you're going to exchange sites, if you will, for me. And I know you love that hat. Okay. She wants to exchange sites because she wants to get a hat. So I told her she got to talk to you. So this is low sodium salt because my blood pressure has been up and down. But my blood pressure has been up for all the wrong reasons. Okay, I have been steady going, steady trying to take care of all my husband's business, taking my husband off because taking him off my our checkbook checking account, closing down his accounts, and then taking him off the stuff for the VA, and then I get my own stuff from the VA. So it's just a lot of work. And like I said, I spent, I want to say 2.5 hours on the phone with the insurance company and 2.5 hours or 3 hours at the VA. So, it's just, yeah, she can hook you up, stuff. I'm glad. And hi, how are you? I saw you all week, even though a couple of times I didn't come on because I was too lazy. But yeah, so this is low sodium. So I'm going to try this salt and see if and I think this was $4 also. So the last thing I got was this right here, and this is the cayenne pepper and hawthorn and beetroot and turmeric, and that's to help my blood pressure. But I'm doing okay. I mean, it's not over yet. We're having his, we had his memorial service, and now we're having his military service. And his military service is Thursday, and I'm not going to record it. But I'll report back to you, everybody, and let you know I'm okay. I just put on my big old pants and just started doing business, and I realized he had so many things that I had to close out, and you don't want to do it, but you have to face it. So, and like I said, I didn't expect him to live as long as he did, because he had his first operation on his heart 7 years ago. Okay, and then he had a pacemaker put in his heart. Then it stopped, and he had another pacemaker put in. Had a pacemaker put in 2 times, and then they were telling me that he had 13% of his heartbeat. So I knew then, that this was the end. And my granddaughter said to me a few hours ago, she said, I just expected for him to bounce back like he always did. So, and they're not taking it very good. We miss him. So I'm going to show you what this is, and then I'm going to get off, put everything away. I washed my dishes already, and I'm going to go to bed early. I think So this is, again, the cayenne pepper, the hawthorn, and the beetroot, and the turmeric, and vitamin K2 and D3. So this is that. So, because they gave me all this blood pressure medication to take, and I ain't going for that one. But anyway, I love you all. I really do. And I'm going to come on. I promised him that I would be more consistent now, because he said, you don't have to babysit me. And I'm like, I never felt like I was babysitting, but that's for another time. No, it won't be easy, Ola Joe. But, when you realize that you're not the only one that has to go through this, everybody's going to have to go through this at one time or the other. Okay. Yanni Cat, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you feeling? But you have to go through it. And you have to go through the storm, and it's not easy. That's why I'm trying to visit all of you and stuff like that, and, be there for you and stuff like that, because you've been there for me. This has not been easy, but it's something that we all have to go through. Somebody has to go through anyway. But I'm going to get off and go get ready for bed a little earlier. And I got to go to the door because I have some stuff coming from Walgreens, and I think it might be here. I had to order some stuff. My kids are going away. So I ordered my things and stuff like that. I'm not going out the house tomorrow. I didn't go out the house today. Oh, I might go out the house tomorrow to go get my mail, because it's at a post office box. We don't have a mail carrier. So I might do that depending upon the weather. And I go for my walk, and then I'm going to come in. Okay, I've got dinner all planned in my head, and then I'm going to. Yeah, I know, but I just walk down the street to the mailbox. That's all. I still have to get exercise, because I have a physical therapist that they come to my house. My doctor has been really good about, getting me a physical therapist, and, and then she said that it'll come to the house and stuff like that, because, she said, you're just going through a lot. And I'm like, well, yeah, okay. And I really don't want to go in the home. Yeah, so I have a physical therapist that comes to my house. She came for the first time yesterday, and I'll have her and another physical therapist. So I'll be fine. But I'm going to tell everybody good night, because I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm going to put my stuff up, of course, and put my things in the washing machine and everything like that, and freshen myself up and go to bed. And hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be on somebody's live tomorrow. I don't know who. Yanni, thank you for coming in. Okay. And if you want to, you can listen to everything. And I will talk to you all later. I love you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe and hold your family close. Bye-bye. See you in the next video. God willing, in a creek sunrise. I know you did, Ola Joe. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. I love you.